Hey guys, this is Slava from ProPhotoEye.com. Today I'll be showing you a Strobist video. This is the little theme that I'm doing here. It's pretty much supposed to tell us about the money spending around Christmas. This is the theme. You can also look at it a few different ways. You know, a garbage can full of money is too much money, or people don't know what to do with their money. But the main theme, as with the background and everything like that, is Christmas spendings, how much we spend, how much in theory goes into the garbage for things that we don't need. And this is actually quite a complicated setup, because we're dealing with, first of all, we're dealing with a circular object, and we're dealing with a reflective background. I actually used just regular wrapping paper that we have left over from the holidays, and actually this is the final setup. I'll give you a wider view. So we got an umbrella on the right with this SB25, and we have a softbox 24-inch with an SB900, and we got a little trickster here behind the garbage can, which is a little Chinese flash that's lighting up the background and giving us a bit of a definition for an object. Now, it did take me a couple hours to set this up. I kept having problems with reflections. They were all over the place. If you can see, I mean, the paper is not completely flat, so you get a lot of wrinkles in it, and it was picking up a lot of shadows. That was probably the main concern. And I also wanted to get, some even lighting on the garbage can on each side. That was a little tricky to do. So let's talk about this umbrella here on the right. It's barely the light is barely touching the garbage can. It's pretty much just skimming on the edge here, and that gives us a nice even line on the right hand side. Just because the object is round, it's really tricky. It's the second time I'm shooting a round object. First time I shot a helmet, which I was selling on Craigslist, and that was the same problem I had, just controlling the light and getting it to go around the surface evenly without looking weird. But this umbrella also has another problem. You can see the stand and the flash goes up in the front, so whenever I shoot with this umbrella to a round object, it reflects on an object, and I can see the stand in my picture. It's not really cool. It looks pretty ugly, and that's part of the reason why it's only skimming. The light is only skimming on the edge of the can, just so I can avoid the stand. Otherwise, a regular big umbrella softbox with the solid front would have worked. And now we got this softbox doing the same thing. A light is pretty much, it's going right on the edge of the can, right from here, and that gives me just a nice little square. It gives me a different type of light on the left hand side, so it looks different. It doesn't look boring. It was pretty easy to set it up. Pretty much any way I pointed it, it looks pretty decent. And the background flash eliminates the background, and it also kills all the shadows that the paper creates from all these wrinkles. I don't know, you can probably see a little bit, but it's not flat. It's got a lot of wrinkles in it, but I got it to work. It looks pretty cool. You guys can see the picture in the video. And let's see, I'm using a Nikon D90 with a 24-70 lens and a little Chinese iShoot trigger. I got two pocket wizards coming in the way. Oh yeah, use whatever you can at home. And I'm using this chair. It's Black's chair. Pretty much what was happening, the umbrella was lighting me up, so you could see my reflection in the can. I'm using this chair as a flag so I can block some light, because I'm sitting over here on a little stool, and as you can see, umbrella is right here, so it was lighting me up, and you can see the photographer in the can. Yeah, as funny as it sounds, you could see my reflection in the object, and this picture is going to be a stock photo, so that's something you don't want to have. So I'm using this computer chair as a black flag, and it worked pretty good. You can almost you can just see the surrounding, like the table and the reflection. That's about it. What else I want to talk about? I've tried a few different setups. I've tried using, try going a little more complicated with snoots and grids, trying to get certain beams of light on the background. But the best thing that works is the simple light that you hide behind the subject or the object. It's so easy. I can't believe I didn't do it right away. I mean, I've been going at this for like 3 hours, and I gotta finally figure it out, and I thought I'd share with you. So you can check out some pictures. I'll put up some pictures at the end of the video from the beginning, kind of results I was getting into what I got. So yeah, leave me your comments. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them, and I'll try to get more videos coming on the way. Thanks, guys. ProPhotoEye.com